So when you say free thinking, what do you mean by free thinking?
I mean that you can't associate directly the work you do with specific periods of time of thinking. And if you
Or
do
like time
so,
sitting at your desk, as an
yes,
example.
right? Especially like I would say in Lindsay's work, especially at least I have the creative side where there's the production aspect. But when you're paid to think and the output of your work is your thinking, if you think I work 8 hours a day or I have 3 hours to work and sit at my computer for those 3 hours, it can become very exhausting because if you think that's the only time you're thinking about it, you're devaluing your value. Because if you're good at what you do and you like what you do, you think about it all the time. And to kind of stop creating those gates and to be okay with sometimes you're going to think more than what you're being paid for, but it's because you love what you're doing. There's an
Right.
interesting value of what's important to you. And it's like, I want a job where I'm paid to think. Great. There it is.
As a knowledge worker, so people who are paid to think,
Knowledge worker.
you can't sit down, say, I'm sitting down at my desk for 8 hours to think, and then I'm done with my work day. I think what I really had to learn at the beginning of becoming a consultant was that the discipline doesn't necessarily roll out that way. Like you can't force yourself to think and get to the place that you need to go. It's not like if I lay down every brick of this house, the house will get built. And I do brick after brick, and that's how it goes. I think knowledge workers are in a different type of environment to say, you need to be able to let go of the time. Of course, give yourself enough time to get a project done and you get the experience of knowing how much time that is, but let go of pieces of those time slots or those chunks of time to say, if I go and do something else, it's not to say I'm not working. It's that type of permission that you give yourself that helps you elevate your work because you're having different experiences.
Very true. And I think that's kind of at the core of it is remember that if you are what did you call it?
Knowledge worker.
A knowledge worker, the problem with our industry is it's based on a labor or commodity model. The flaw in it is that you're treated like a machine. You see yourself as a machine. And when that machine cannot perform because you're human at the rate of what a true machine does, it creates a lot of angst, a lot of bad energy, and a lot of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Because you are paid to be productive and you are paid for your rate of productivity. And when you're a knowledge worker, that math doesn't work.
Right.